Hello, everyone. I wanted to go over the op-ed graphic organizer for this assignment. So you have your final writing task for this week, in which you will write an op-ed newspaper article explaining your stance and your argument on what you think the age of responsibility should be. So I've included the prompt for this assignment. The prompt goes more in depth in assignment 2, which is underneath this one in Schoology, but I wanted to include the prompt here as well for when you start working on your graphic organizer. So your main task is to write an evidence-based argument in which you attempt to persuade your audience when people should be considered an adult and at what point they should attain the legal rights of adulthood. As I said, your argument will be in the form of an op-ed newspaper article. See final writing task assignment. So it goes in more in depth there, but I wanted to provide the prompt for you so that you can look at it before you start working on your graphic organizer. But I highly suggest that you go check out assignment 2 and the prompt and what it's asking before you start working on the graphic organizer. So when you click on it, it's going to open up a Google Doc for you to work on. And you'll see that it's split up with introduction, thesis, reason 1, reason 2, counter argument, and the conclusion. So this is going to help you outline and format your op-ed newspaper article so that when you go in and write it, you can reference this and it'll really make your task a lot easier. So the first box you're going to look at is the introduction. And I provided bullet points for you. There's not necessarily a maximum or a minimum. It's what you do to help you get your points across. This is for your development. However, this is a required assignment for the week, right? So make sure you're putting in your best effort, and it's going to help you out when you go and write this. So there are 3 notes here. How can you hook the reader? What background information should you provide? Probably about one bullet note of a hook, and then 2 of some background information. But again, it's up to you. But this is going to help you split it up for what your introduction paragraph should be for. And underneath that, you're going to see that there's a thesis template for you, right? There's already a sentence starter to help you with your thesis. And remember, your thesis is your main claim, right? What is your main argument? So here, the sentence frame says, though the legal age of responsibility in the United States is 18, the true age should be blank, whatever age you think, because reason 1 and reason 2. So these are going to be reason 1 and reason 2. And you're going to write those right here, number 1 and number 2. And this is a good little tip over here on the left to help you write your thesis statement and things to keep in mind when you do it. Remember to make it arguable. Now, underneath here, you'll see these arrows, and they're split to reason 1, reason 2, and the counter argument. So for reason 1, this is coming from what is the age of responsibility. So you need to go in here and look back in this article, and you're going to choose 2 pieces of evidence to support your reason 1. So you're going to do your reason 1, why you think the age should be what you think it is, from this article specifically by clicking on the title. You're going to put in your evidence or your quote with the page number in parentheses. Significance, right? What is that quote saying? Why is it important? And another quote, right, to support your argument, and significance. What is that quote saying? So you'll see that, and then you do the same thing with reason 2, but this is from the other article, the Howard article, you're an adult, but your brain might not be. And so you're going to click on that, read through, come up with another reason, evidence, significance, evidence, significance. So for each reason, you need 2 pieces of evidence for a total of 4 for your project, which is explained in the instructions for the final writing assignment for the news op-ed newspaper article. So again, 2 pieces of evidence, 2 significance, 2 evidence, 2 significance. Here, you have a counter argument, and a counter argument is an opposing idea. So you're going to write down the opposing idea, right? Why might someone disagree with the age of responsibility that you chose? Under here, and this only has to be 1 or 2 sentences, under here, why is this view, this counter argument wrong, and your view is right? Right here, 1 to 2 sentences. But remember, this is a graphic organizer, right? It's a template to help us. We're not writing our essay in here necessarily. Then, at the very end, you're going to fill out the conclusion. So you're going to restate your thesis, right? What's your thesis? How can you briefly summarize your claim, right? You kind of want to wrap it up. For reason X and Y, reason 1 and 2, the age of responsibility should be blank. because of this, it's significant that whatever your reason is. So that's all going to go here. And then after that, you're done with your graphic organizer and you're going to hit submit on Schoology. Thanks.